Borneo, so much to see there, and one of the highlights for me was definitely getting to get up and close and personal with the orangutan. The thing to keep in mind with this group of orangutans is that they're not exactly 100% wild. They interact with people fairly regularly in the sense that people feed them the bananas and the milk at the feeding stations. So we were just finishing up our first feeding station. We came across the alpha male that had visited the station a little bit prior to that. But when we were heading back on the trail, it's like he was just waiting for us. And he literally was just standing on the trail, totally facing us. His big arm was like perched up on a tree, and he was just like, "What's up?" And then he starts walking towards us. And at this point, I literally have both my hands on my package, and I'm hoping to God that I leave this scenario with my face, my life, and my jump.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
Primates already scare me. I mean, they're totally unpredictable. They're extremely powerful. I've interacted with plenty of dangerous animals, and I have a pretty good comfort level for that. But when it comes to these guys, oh man, I don't want a piece. I don't want to mess with it. So we came across a mama orangutan and her little son. You know, you could tell the kid was kind of curious and looking at us, and then they go back to playing. And so we just kind of inched our way closer and closer. It got to a point where the mama orangutan, she was not having it. I got cussed out by an orangutan.
She's gaining on us.
Don't come near me and my son.
You're a good mom.
One of the most special encounters I had in particular was with a young male individual named Mario. He was just hanging out in a tree above where our boat was docked. And he's just looking at us the whole time as he's kind of climbing down. You can tell he just wants to interact. I mean, he was reaching for my hand, so I had to reach out. I had to meet him there. This guy is literally just kind of stroking my palm. This guy's been around people so much, and he kind of just wants to play. And he's really curious, and I honestly think he loves being the star of the show. And even with Tim, who was my my travel buddy on this trip, you know, Mario was just curious about him. Common misconception, it's orangutan, not orangutan. I don't know if that started with that juice, it was big in the 90s or what. There's no G on the end. Something also unique to orangutans is that of really any primate and really probably any mammal, these guys have probably the slowest life history. Baby orangutans actually spend upwards of 8 years with their mom. So these animals build pretty elaborate nests. Where they raise their young and where they spend time, where they sleep at night. And just the thought of that, I mean, it's a big animal and that's where they're living. It's pretty nutty. Orangutans in general are considered a sensitive primate species. They can't tolerate serious changes in their natural environment. And when you combine that with, again, the habitat destruction and the poaching, the idea of actually seeing this animal in decades to come, I think is in question. I really hope you can get a glimpse as to what it's really like down there and can appreciate, you know, at least a little bit of what I got to see, because it's really special. Well, thanks a ton for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And if you are an animal lover like myself, please subscribe. There's a lot more fun animal videos where that came from.